Hey, how are you doing, guys? I'm KB Kwan. Welcome back to another episode of Taste of Asian Food. Today I'm going to make a tofu dish by using some medium hard tofu with some black bean sauce, which is a very typical Cantonese dish that we make every day at home. And besides that, we only need a few more ingredients: some onions, ginger, some garlic, and some spring onion. That's all we need. So let's get started. For this recipe, we need some tofu, and this is the tofu I get it from the market. This is the medium hard tofu. You can use any types of tofu that you like, but I suggest not to use any soft tofu because I'm going to pan fry it, and if it's too soft, it will break into pieces during the process. Remove the tofu from the box and drain a bit of water, and then put it onto a piece of paper towel or a piece of dry cloth. The purpose is to drain away the water as much as possible. Next, cut the tofu to about 1/4 inch thick pieces. Then carefully remove them and set aside. Besides the tofu, we need some secondary ingredients: a medium-sized onion cut into slices, spring onion cut into 1 inch length, some chopped garlic, and some minced ginger, and the black bean sauce. You can use the black bean sauce as what I'm using, or you can get the dry fermented black beans from the Asian market, which works equally well. As for the seasonings, we need some light soy sauce. Not too much because the black bean sauce is salty. Then sesame oil. Just a little bit of sugar to balance the flavor. Some ground white pepper. And a little bit of rice wine, which is optional. Before we start to cook, let's get out the black bean sauce from the bottle. I use about 2 tablespoons. Now you notice that the black beans are still in pieces, but I would prefer to mash it a little bit so that the black bean will then stick onto the tofu evenly. You may notice that I do not include salt in the recipe because this fermented black bean sauce and also the light soy sauce that I use are both salty. Heat some oil in a pan. When it is heated to medium, add the tofu into the pan single layer. It will take about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes on each side to turn golden brown, and then carefully turn it around. When both sides of the tofu has turned golden, remove the tofu from the pan. Continue finish the remaining batches. Saute the onion with the remaining oil after pan frying the tofu. When it becomes aromatic, add the chopped garlic and the ginger. When it becomes aromatic, add the spring onion. And then the seasoning that I have prepared earlier. and of course the black bean. At this stage, you may want to add some water, or you can choose to add more water to make some sauce and then thicken it with some cornstarch slurry later. But I prefer to just add a little bit of water and keep it dry so that the sauce is thicker and the flavor is more savory. And the final step is pretty simple. Just add back the fried tofu and mix well. There's no need to stir fry, just mix it gently so not to break the tofu. That will allow each piece of tofu is covered with the savory sauce. Then garnish with some sesame seeds and freshly chopped green onion to serve. That's how to prepare the black bean sauce with pan-fried tofu, and I hope you will love it. I've included the recipe in the description below the video for your reference. And please subscribe, tap the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.